actually started. Let's just see what we're dealing with and hopefully chuck in a
Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen. My name is John McCarthy. So glad you could join us for this event here on the TGC network. This next event is one round only, so every single shot counts here, folks. Let's get down there now and see what happens. And there you have it, folks. First drive of the event. And about 215 yards out from here. Looks like the hybrid is on display here. Looking good.
No, that try should start there, hope.
Oh, and he's going through the branches here. And this putt is for birdie.
Oh, we could be going bogey on the first.
From here, about 21 feet. Oh my, this is looking very, very promising.
And we are walking off with a bogey.
And this one for bogey. And finishing the hole with a solid putt. And now let's see what the second hole has in store. Well, that was an unfortunate approach. I think the wind got hold of that shot.
Definitely expecting that to go further.
And to save the par. Ooh, and that was very, very close.
So we are
This putt's
opening with
about
a
a
double
2-footer.
bogey. Sorry, back-to-back bogeys. Not a good start.
And next up is a par 4, folks. And some serious power involved in a drive like this. Okay, and from 180 yards out.
What a crappy position to be in. I don't think I'll get past the trees, to be honest.
And going with the 6 iron.
Well, that could have been a lot worse, so.
And not the greatest of swings on that approach shot. And it looks like the fade did not work in his favor on that one. This one's about a 7-footer. Ooh, that was very close. And this one's for the bogey. And now let's take a look at the leaderboard.
So we are having a very nasty start at Wallaby Creek.
And teeing off on this next hole. Wind could be an issue on this one. And, well, I guess we're about to find out.
Let's see if we can redeem ourselves.
And nicely done. Looking like we'll have some fairway here. Yeah, apologies to the folks at home, but that one actually ended up in the rough.
Oh, that's
And
not
this
going to
shot
be
is
good.
taken through the branches.
I don't even know if we get up there. So we
And about 4 feet from the cup.
want to be pulling our finger out over the next couple of holes.
And that one will drop for bogey.
My goal for the front nine now is just
Okay,
to
let's
get
see what the 5th has in store
back
for
to a
us.
nice even par.
Well, this one's looking like it's finding the fairway. And he can't be too happy with that shot.
Can we get our
Needs to
first
save
par?
Nice little putt.
Alright, let's try and get ourselves back
And
to a
moving on to
half
the 6th here.
decent position. That might actually work okay-ish.
This one's about 7 feet away. And that one will drop. And after that hole, currently sitting at 4 over for the day. And this drive could go on for days, folks. This is some serious power.
And I'm just finding the rough way too much. And I honestly don't think we get there with anything from here.
I think we're bunker bound here, folks. And if this putt drops, they can save par.
I like that, if it drops.
Ooh, it looked close, but just didn't go.
So we
And this putt
really
is
need
for
to have
bogey.
a exceptional
All right,
back
let's take a peek
nine.
at the leaderboard now. And next on the plate is the 8th hole.
And playing us the hardest hole on the course.
Phenomenal power on that one. It looks like he's going through some trees. And I think he's going to like that.
Anywhere but the rough.
Nice shot. I think you'll like that. Yeah, about 110 yards to the pin from here.
Ah, crap.
And
Might have
he
been good
will
had we
like
not
that.
put that far.
That's about 20 feet away. Ooh, and just inches away from greatness. And for the par. And that one will drop. Currently sitting at 5 over for the day after that hole. And now setting up for the next par 4 hole. And this will go far. And about 190 yards to the pin. And this is a 4-iron.
Ah, that's in the
This is heading to the
water.
rough. And he's ended up in the water here, unfortunately.
That's
And going
gone.
with the 3 iron might be too much club though. And that is not bound for the dance floor. Too much club.
And that is one tiny green and...
And this putt's right around 2 feet.
So we are just going to try and work our way
And
back
now
to
setting
even.
up for the par 4.
If I can finish on even, I'll be fairly happy.
Well, so far so good for this one. And about 115 yards to the pin. And with that, he will be putting. And this putt is for birdie. Ooh, and just inch.
So
And this
we're
putt
looking at
is
another
for par.
bogey, I believe, but let's see if we can sink this one.
Oh my goodness, close, very close, but no cigar. And this putt is for the bogey.
We are having a really bad round today. I'm almost
And moving on to the 11th hole.
scared to have a crack on another course, but I am going to deal off this a couple of touches.
And here's an 8 iron. And this one's definitely heading towards the green.
Yeah, if that can come back off there, we're laughing. I was hoping
Alright,
it
and
would
he's
come
on.
back more, but
And about 8 feet to the cup from here. For the birdie.
and we do pick up our first birdie.
And now setting up for the par 4 tee off. I don't think we'll find some fairway here. And about 160 yards to the pin. Going with the 8 iron. This could be good. It's heading for the green here. And not the greatest approach shot there. Too much club, I think. This one's about 2 feet from the cup.
Well, we do walk off with
And
par.
currently sitting at 8 strokes over par for the day. And now the 13th hole.
No, it's not Mum, bud.
I doubt he's very happy about that shot. And back into the short stuff after that one. And about 175 yards to the pin. Going with the 6-iron. And this putt is for birdie. Ooh, and that was very close.
And of course that trickles off. And that's another bogey. We're having a woeful one.
And now teeing off on this par 4. Yeah, this is looking fairway bound.
Really? Surprisingly it was.
From here about 190 yards.
Crappy guy.
Going with the 3-iron. I think he's going to like that. From 23 feet away.
And I just absolutely cocked that right up.
And setting up 13 feet from the cup here. Ooh,
and bye-bye ball.
Here. And about 22 feet to the cup from here.
This thing.
Oh my goodness.
Maybe not.
And this putt for double bogey. And a decent little putt there. And setting up now on the 15th tee. It's looking like it's heading into the fairway. Well, unfortunately, that ended up in the sand. Well, I am interested to see how they get out of this one. that shot out of the bunker is putting par back on the table. Oh, my land, that was very close. And this one for bogey. Okay, and let's have a look at the leaderboard. And now getting ready to tee off on this par 3.
Actually, this might be fairly decent. A little touch of life. Yes, I definitely should have gone 100%. Freak.
This one looks about 4 feet. And that one will drop for bogey.
A lot of bogeys being made out here at Wallaby Creek.
And let's see what the 17th has in store. And this shot's looking promising. From 245 yards out.
And that's gonna roll.
And this to save the par. And that one will drop. And a fair amount of bogeys I'm seeing on his scorecard here today.
Let's see you later.
And this isn't looking good. Probably gonna get wet. That's too bad. He's ended up in the water here.
Hang about, folks. We may very well get the magical 18 over.
Uh-oh, this is not going to be good.
Oh crap, this is just a really poor decision making on my part.
And and back into the fairway. Got some good distance on that too. And about 120 yards out from here. And heading for the green. This one's about 3 feet away.
I am actually really worried about playing the right courses now. We've probably got time for one, I'd say. As always, guys, everything's left default. It's the way the designer wanted it to be played. And we are off the back tees. And I believe this is pin set number 3 from memory.
Gentlemen, I hope you are ready for the golf. I'm so glad you could join us for this event presented by the TGC Network. And I think it's just about time to begin. This is the 11th event of the season, and we are on the first hole tee off. Let's check it out.
Not the place I want to be on the first hole.
Too happy about that one.
But we do come out of it not too shabby at all.
And this putt's for birdie.
And no surprise, 187 greens from Kent.
And the putt will drop.
But we do pick up a nice
and
little birdie
at 1 under par. And now the second hole tee off. It appears to be heading for the fairway here. And it looks like that shot actually ended up in the rough. "29 feet away.
Just hoping to get this close for an easy tap-in par.
And tapping in for par. And he will stay right where he is on the leaderboard after that hole. And now setting up on this par 3. think that's the hybrid. And that approach is on the green, and a lengthy putt in the near future.
That's tracking well. No.
Ooh, and it just misses. And for the par. And finishing this hole out with a solid putt. And after that hole, he is moving up on the leaderboard. And teeing off on this par 4. And just launched this drive.
And we're finding a lot of rough today. Touch aloft. And we get that little unlucky bounce there.
And about 5 feet to go here. And finishing this one with a good putt. And after that one, he's still tied for the top. And now teeing off on the par 3 hole. I think that's the 4 iron. Poor approach shot there. Too much club. And tapping it in for the par. Currently sitting at 1 under for the day. And setting up for this next tee off. Wind could be an issue here. Let's see. What a promising looking shot here. Okay, about 140 yards to go. Going with the 9 iron here. Might be a bit too much club on this one. Yeah, I think you'll like that. And this is for birdie. Oh goodness, that was almost in. And this putt's about a 2-footer here. And after that one, he's still tied for first. And let's see what the 7th hole has in store today. Well, I think this one's going to find the short grass. And I think he will be happy with that. This looks like around a 4-footer, I'd say.
And that's a nice birdie.
Okay, and he's still in first place, ladies and gentlemen. And now the 8th hole. Okay, this one's looking pretty good. And I wish my prediction had come true, but that actually ended up in the rough.
That should be half decent if it hits. No, of course we don't hit the green. Why would we?
Par on this hole just got a whole lot more possible with that shot. And just missing.
You're kidding. So we are picking up a bogey.
This is about a 4-footer. And that putt's gonna drop for the bogey. And after that hole, he will stay right where he is on the leaderboard. And next up is a par 4, folks. Nothing wrong with that. And about 125 yards to the pin.
This will probably be long, but
this one's looking
that
good.
might be fine.
Now he's on the green. Time for putting. And this putt is for birdie. And a nice putt.
And birdie.
And no change in his standings after that hole. Okay, and the 10th hole. Yeah, I think this one's going to find the fairway.
That's in the rough.
And I apologize, looks like that shot actually ended up in the rough.
Even going to play a fair bit of D-lost on this.
I think you'll like that. From 23 feet.
And that's leaving us a nice little
for
par.
par.
For the par.
And he's gonna stick to first place after that one. Okay, now moving on to the 11th. Going right through the brush on this one.
Alrighty.
And this putt's for birdie.
Poor swing line, but we'll take it.
Ooh, just missing here.
And it's alright, we will
And about 4
scramble
more
to par.
feet from the cup. And that one will drop for par. And currently sitting at 2 under for the day. And now setting up for the next par 4 hole. I think you'll like that. From 140 yards out. Well, that was unfortunate. Just not enough club on that one. And this putt to save par. And that putt will drop. And no change ranking-wise after that hole. All right, let's see what happens on the 13th hole here. Going with the 4 iron here.
That's going to leave us a monster putt.
And he's got to be happy with that. This putt's for birdie. And this putt is for par. Oh, and it just didn't drop.
Oh, so we are going at
And
least
about
a
8
bogey.
feet to the cup. And that's that'll be for bogey.
We are
And as we
definitely no
check the
Hughes on
standings, he's still in
10th
first
courses,
after that one.
which is what I do like about him.
Well, I'm pretty sure this is going to land in the fairway here. From about 185 yards. Going with the 4 iron here.
That's going to stay
And to
out.
the folks at home, it's looking like sand. And not the intended result, I'm sure, on that approach shot. I'm not sure, but I think the wind might have had something to do with that.
You're kidding.
my gracious, that was close.
So we are going another bogey, so...
And about 10 feet to go here. And that one will drop for the bogey. And after that hole, he's going to go up to even par. And moving on to the 15th here. Well, this one's looking like it's in the fairway.
Gotta believe that's
Pretty sure he's gonna like that
flop or
one.
a chip.
About 13 feet away.
Just not enough on it, so sadly we are walking off
now
with the
we
par.
will take a look at the leaderboard. And after that hole, he will stay at even par. And setting up on the 16th tee. This one's looking pretty good so far. From here, 110 yards to the pin. I think he might be flying the green here. And nothing to write home about on that approach shot.
And I
Bit too
really
much
thought
club
that
on that
guy
one.
would have played a lot stronger, but... And my chips are killing me lately. I'm just not getting the power behind them that I think I'm putting.
Oh goodness. Very nice save there into the cup for par. And after that one, he'll stay at even par. Okay, and moving on to the 17th now.
That should be close to the green.
Well, not a very great approach shot there. Not enough club on that one, I think. And this putt could save par. And a decent putt. And he's going to stay right where he is, even par after that one. And moving on to the 18th hole. And there's a long bomb, folks. Look at that.
Let's try and finish this with a birdie. And remember, this hole does play fairly tough too.
And setting up this shot below the hole. Yeah, not the greatest luck on that approach shot. Too much club on that one.
Oh, come on.
And this next putt for a final round score of 70. Solid putt. And he's done it, folks. This event is over, and he has wound up on the top of the leaderboard.
So we do finish even par, but still a win.
And with that, we say thank you to you for tuning in. We'll
Alright, guys. I hope to be back possibly tomorrow, because I actually am really tired and my eyes actually killing me. But I will be back tomorrow at some stage, guys. Till next video, take care.